morning, my friend. Travis Egan, my mortgage guy, VA home loan specialist here with daily musings and lessons learned for Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. So today I'm going to share a story with you from former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger. Before I do, I also, this technique was also used by former Apple great Steve Jobs. He would ask his staff repeatedly, and when I get asked this question, it always kind of challenges me. Is this the best you can do? So when someone would, he used that as kind of a driving force. He borrowed that though from former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger. He had one of his envoys, one of his special counsels, a gentleman named, and I want to make sure I get the name correct, Winston Lord. He asked him to write a special foreign policy report that he was getting ready to, that he needed specific information when he was the Secretary of State. So Mr. Lord wrote the report, did the research, got all the pieces together, and presented it to the Secretary of State. The Secretary of State called him in his office a short time later and said, "Is this the best you can do?" He thought, well, yeah, that was pretty damn good actually, but let me look at it again. So he went back, revised it, went in and got some more details, kind of cleaned it up, went back a second time, brought it back to the Secretary of State, and Henry Kissinger said, "Is this the best you can do?" Well, this went on 9 times. So this guy, by the time he got to the ninth draft, he was like, "Yes, that's the best I can do. That I don't know what else to do. I've revised it, I've edited it, I've got everything annotated properly, everything is factually based. Yes, that's the best it can be." And then he said, "Good. Now I'll read it." Now, that story really hit home to me because a lot of times in life, we do enough to get by. Just good enough, right? Just good enough is what we do. And sometimes it's a process, right? Like I'll watch some of these videos that I've done previously and go, well, that was just good enough. That wasn't the best I could do. Some of it is I don't have the skill yet. I'm still developing the skill. You may find that to be true for yourself as well. Is good enough, is it just good enough? Sometimes the answer is yes, right? Sometimes you have to do something and it's just good enough. But for the really important things, the things that are important to you professionally, personally, spiritually, the things that are your heavy projects, your heavy things that are important to you, I would encourage you to ask yourself this 7-word question. Is this the best I can do? And if it's not, go back and do it again. Do it better. As a child, my father used to look at me because I would, and you've probably had this experience yourself with your own children. Maybe you did this, where you would go out and pick weeds, and I'd go out and pick weeds, and I'd do, just enough to get by. And he'd like, "No, that's not good enough. Do it again." I'm at a point in my life now where most projects I do, I won't stop till they're done right. So almost obsessively. So I would encourage you once again, the important stuff, focus on and ask yourself this continued question. Is this the best I can do? That's my daily musing and lesson learned for today. I'm Travis Egan, my mortgage guy, VA home loan specialist. Do me a favor, comment, like, share this video so others can see it as well. If you're watching it live, hashtag live. If you're watching it on a replay, hashtag replay. I always forget to do that. It's super important for the analytics of the video. Thank you for watching Daily Musings and Lessons Learned. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.